So, I heard you want to make popcorn like a man. There's only one to do it, and that's on the stove top with a pan, with kernel, and with oil. That's it. That's all you need. Now, if you're like me, which I know you're not, you have your own little stash up here of such items. And pardon the remodel, we're updating the kitchen a bit. But all you simply need to do is have a pan, like I have here. Place it on the stove. Go up to your little secret stash up here to find your vegetable oil. And this is key. You must use vegetable oil. And the reason why is vegetable oil, preferably, instead of such things like, actually virgin olive oil. Yeah, sure, it's healthy or whatnot. But vegetable oil actually has a lower flash point, which means it reaches its temperature for heating quicker than olive oil. And this is key for cooking popcorn to avoid any unwanted saturating of the kernels of that oil. So again, vegetable oil is key. Now you put in just a thin layer just to cover the bottom of the pan like so. And you crank this bad boy all the way to high. So that's high. And then you go to your stash of kernels here, which I'm currently looking for. And what you're going to do is first grab a couple kernels. Just one, or maybe two if you prefer. And what we're going to do is put these kernels into our pan while it's heating up. And this is kind of a little telltale sign to let us know when that oil has reached that temperature. So we're going to go ahead and put those kernels in there. We're going to put the lid on the pan. And we just wait. What we're waiting for is that magical popping sound of those gracious kernels opening themselves to us. So again, we're on high, oil is in the pan, and we got our kernels waiting patiently to pop. And have, of course, your kernels on the side ready for when that popping does occur, because after it starts. The ball rolls and you don't slow down at all. So you have your pan ready, your popcorn bowl ready. Parker, you can use a brown bag to eat out of if you choose to. And they're still just waiting. Oil's heating up. Little bubblies, you're forming around the kernel, all nice and wonderful looking. Okay, so we're just again waiting for the popping here. We're almost there. We're almost there. Do you want to see? Here, take a peek. Yeah, wow, wow. Look at what's going on in there. That is just amazing. So again, just waiting for that beautiful popping sound that signifies that these kernels, or rather the oil, is ready for the remainder of the kernels. Now once we do get the kernels in there, everything's going to go really quick. Kernels will start popping fairly early, and the key to this is to keep constant motion. I heard popping. Alright, so our kernels have popped. We now grab the remainder of our popcorn, put it into oil like so, and here we're adding a layer of popcorn to barely rise just above the oil that you have in your pan, like so. So you can see the oil there. You just want a nice blend. And this will, evenly disperse that oil. So we got our kernels, we got our pan, we have our lid. Now we're going to wait. Now, as I stated earlier, constant motion must be upon this pan at all times. This is for one main reason. You don't want to burn anything. Doing this allows the kernels to displace within the pan, not leaving one point of contact at any too long of time, causing a burn. This is really important when things start popping. So again, just to recap, hot pan, hot stove, layer of oil, put in a couple kernels. As soon as those pop, throw in the rest of the kernels, and here we are. Now, don't be discouraged if you don't have these techniques yet. This has taken years of experience, and also just being able to watch my dad do this for years. You can hear everything's starting to pop a little bit. What's happening is the steam is starting to build within, which is important. Again, mixing the kernels. What's going to happen is the kernels will go down, the popped corn will rise, and I'm not allowing any burning to happen. Now, I'm going to tell you now, once the lid starts rising from the kernels, immediately turn your stone off. And we're going to empty just a little bit into here. Put the remainder back on to get those old grannies that aren't popping. So again, the stove is now off. The coils are cooling down, so we're not, again, burning it with too much heat. And then when things start slowing down, ready for another pour. And that, my friend, is the Wilkinson way of popping popcorn. Look at this. It's just stunning. It's, I mean, don't even need salt, but gotta have salt. And a healthy dose of salt to your popcorn. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And, my friend, you have achieved Wilkinson style popcorn, which is always guaranteed at my house in the evenings. Thank you for joining us here on Wilkinson channel or whatever. Please try to make some of your own.